Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Escape Art by Scott. And today is the 17th of January 2025, and this will be my 143rd video. So let's get right to it. Now, what we got here, as you can plainly see, is a black canvas here. And I'm going to go ahead and spray that down real good. This just spreads water around us, all this does. There. Makes the acrylic paint go on real slick. You don't have to work yourself to death. Now I'm going to go right straight into some alizarin crimson. Now this particular painting, I'm going to have a backlight right here with some trees and some nice little colorful bushes right through here. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. So alizarin crimson, and I'm just going to come up here and just do something like this. Do something like this. All over. Okay, that's alizarin crimson. Now, I'll get a touch. And I say that again, a touch of Prussian blue. Just a touch. Blue strong, real strong here. I'm going to come right here on the outer edges here with this Prussian blue. Hardly going to touch the center though with the Prussian blue, I think. All right. And now, before it all dries up on me, this is acrylic painting. It's not oil. Oil you don't have to worry about drying. Oil takes, you know what, a week, 2 weeks, whatever, before it to dry. Now, here it comes. Here comes the magic of painting. Some white paint. Come right here in the center. And this is what's going to happen here. A little dry already. Put that in there. And get on with it. There we go. It's all over. There we go. Maybe just a touch more of the Prussian blue. Maybe right in through here. There we go. Just a touch. Blue, mighty strong color. There we go. All right. Now get another brush here. Let's go ahead and water that down a little bit. Now let's come up here and let's just start blending. You want to blend this until you can't see, you know, where one color stops, another color starts, or whatever. Just blend it all in. Should have no harsh lines in this at all. Alright, a little bit more right there. There we go. There. to touch it up with just a little bit more white. Right through here. Nice little glow I want right through here. Nice little glow. There we go. Come back with a little blender brush. If you got a little roll of paper towel, just wipe it off, a little excess. Wipe it off on the paper towel. And here we go. There. Nice little glow right through there. That's what I was wanting. Blend that in. There. There we go. Backlight. That's all. Now on a white canvas, you cannot get. I don't think you can get this effect on a white canvas. That's why I got the dark canvas here. All right. Be right back. Now I can't shut off the camera. Hey guys, something's wrong with my little remote here. So each time I cut off the camera, I'm going to have to walk behind the camera and turn it off myself. I don't know what's going on with it. But that, you know, that's my luck. That's how my luck goes. But anyway, I'm continuing on with this painting here. Now mix me up a little paint here. Some Prussian blue and some crimson, which of course makes it like a little purple color. Now let's come in here. Let's start putting in some little leaves right here, but that's a little bit too red for me. So I'm gonna try this remote one more time. No, that ain't working. Now I have to go behind the camera and turn it off. Alright. Maybe I got it now. I don't know. Maybe. And I'm going to come right down here. Just make some these little leaves on these trees here. I'm going to come right about there, I guess. And let's go on the other side and let's do the same thing. Using a little oval brush. The little oval brush is kind of nice when you're making these type of trees. They almost make the leaves shape for you automatically. And something like that right here. There we go. There. And since we got this old brush going, it's going pretty good for me. And let's come right about here. I'm gonna make some bushes. Yeah. Nice little bushes here. About there, I want to stop with those bushes. And I got some brushes here to clean, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and let's get ready here to do a little painting here, finally. Now, all this is good and dry by now, it is. So, first off, now all these bushes right here, it's going to be one colorful little bit, some bushes here. I'm going to start out with some pink color, and let's just come right up in here. because it really shows up on these dark canvases here. So be careful. You might get more, more color than what you want. All right. There's that. Now I'm going to go right into some blue color here. I just mixed up some blue and white. And I'm going to come right here. Just put a little blue bush. Right there. Yep. I like that one. Let's come right here and get another one in here. Alright, looking alright already. Now I made let's see here. How about let's come right straight down here to some yellow ochre now. A little yellow ochre. And just put a little do right here. A little bush. How about over here? Somewhere? Yep. Leave some of these in the background unpainted. It looks like, bushes that's way in the back, okay? Try that. Now I'm going a little orange color. A little orange. How about right here? I have not cleaned my brush off. I was afraid I would have to clean it off several times, but it looks like these colors are working together for me. And how about one over here? There it is. Now I'm just going to go right straight into red color. Just straight into red. One there. Nice little array of little bushes here, I think. There we go. How's that? Alright, that looks alright to me. Alright, I'm going to hit the camera. I'll be right back. Alright, time to put some grass in this little area right about here. And I want the grass to go, I want a hill right here. I want a hill. And looks like I'm going to get that hill. That's it. Putting some green color right here. There we go. Alright, let's come back here and hit a little high spot with this dark satin green. And a little area, the grass I just put in, just a little too dark. I mean, too light. So let's come up here and darken it up a little. Same way, you gotta go down. And I'll show you in a minute why I needed to come down. Doing that motion. There. here to clean off. I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. I sure hope this thing is recording for you. I sure hope. Now, what I'm going to do now is just wet these sides here. Something like this here. There we go. And down. Just like that. Now I'm going to come in here and give me just a little bit of this Prussian blue. I'm going to spread it all over here. Something like that. Just a touch though, just a touch. Now I'm going to come back here and hit it with a little black. Just a little black color. Here and there. Maybe there. Sometimes here. Alright. Alright. Now, let's play a little. Let's you and I play. And I don't know if it's a mistake on my part, but I will be honest with you. This painting I've seen, this is old Bob Ross original painting back in the day. I've seen this painting, but I'm putting a little my own little twist to it. What I'm about to do here was not in Bob's painting. I'm going to put in some waterfall. There's like a bunch of little waterfalls right through here. And something was right here, just touch it. Just let it fall. And it's going to pick up that color. Okay. And it's going to hit and it's going to splash right through here. Alright, it's going to come and it's going to fall again. What do you call it? Cascading waterfalls or something? Yeah. Something like that. It's going to hit this bottom here and it's going to splash right through here. And maybe it'll come right here and boom. A little more white paint. And let it hit it, splash. Come here and another one. Okay. Maybe it come right here. I might have to put a stone right there. And this definitely was not in that painting. Now I'm going to do the other side the same way. So I'm going to hit that camera and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, I have to apologize for something. I just found out this whole time I'm talking, I didn't have my microphone plugged into the camera. This is unbelievable how I can make mistakes like that. But anyway, go back to what I was saying before. I don't know if you heard it or not, but the painting I'm doing was an old Bob Ross painting, and you know everything right here is in that painting, but right here is not. You know, I wanted to put my own thing on that. So yeah, I got the idea from that painting, but you know, I thought it'd be kind of nice having these little waterfalls on each side of this mound of grass land right here. So, but I do have the volume plugged into my camera now, the microphone. So hopefully you'll be able to hear me now. I don't know what all you missed, but I don't know, I guess It's kind of a nice little painting here. I might still go ahead and post it anyway. God, I sure do hate it. But see, the reason why that happened is that something happened to my remote, my little remote here to the camera. It wouldn't turn on or off. The battery's probably dead. So I had to figure out the button on the camera. I'm not too swift with these cameras, how they work. But I found the button to record, so I'm having to walk around the camera and hit the camera off every time. Now you're caught up. But anyway, mix me up some paint, some light color. I want to make me some rocks right through here. Something like here. Just a, dark on one side and light on top. Something like that. Just to, kind of get this, make it more sense. This waterfall here, gotta have something to contain it all, right? And that's what I'm doing. Just containing it. These nice little rocks. There's a big one here. And these not rocks, they are just something else. So easy to make, and they just easy to make and very, very nice in your paintings. I like painting them anyway. There. See, sometimes when you're doing your waterfalls now, rocks might be what you're looking for, okay? Just might be. Would like to take a moment now. I'm going to put on this side right here, talk about my old Steelers. They're out of the playoffs, and which I don't mind at all. They're getting a bad, I think they're getting a 21st pick in the draft, which ain't too good. It would have been even worse if they went out and won. Of course, the coach, he stepped down. So, and there's no telling, what's going to happen with the coach, who we're going to get. The fans, they chanting fire Tomlin, fire Tomlin. Well, now you got your wish. Now, next year when they're like 3-12, what they need is a quarterback. They really need they're in bad shape with a quarterback. That's what they need. Being the 21st pick, they just ain't gonna get one unless they move up. Unless they move up in the draft. But good luck with that. There we go. There. All right. Almost done with the painting. Let me go ahead and turn it off, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I think I'm going to call this one finished, and hope you enjoyed it. Again, my name is Scott, and I might come back and touch it up a little bit, add a few little twigs here and there, or some tree branches, whatever, this and that. But the old camera's about to go dead on me. But anyway, if you have not subscribed to my channel, if you would do so. Escape Art by Scott, that's me. And until next time, also hit that old like button. That's kind of important too, I guess. So until next time, guys, you guys take care of yourselves and come back to see me.